Good morning. Praise the Lord. He answered her not a word. Book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 23. It may be a child of God listening these words who had some crushing sorrow, some bitter disappointment, some heartbreaking blow from a totally unexpected quarter. You are longing for your master's voice saying, "Be of good cheer," but only silence and sense of mystery and misery came to you. He answered her not a word. Even God's tender heart must often ache listening to the sad complaining cries which arise from us. We do not see that for our own sake He answers not at all, or otherwise that seems best of our tear-blinded, short-sighted eyes. The silences of Jesus are as eloquent as His speech, and may be a sign not of His disapproval, but of His approval of a deep purpose of blessing for you. Why are you cast down, O my soul? You shall yet praise Him, even for His silence. So, listen to the old and beautiful story of how one Christian dreamt that she saw three others at prayer. As they knelt, the Master drew near to them. He approached the first of the three. He bent over her in tenderness and grace, with smiles full of radiant love, and spoke to her in accents of purest and sweetest music. Later, leaving her, he came to the next, but only placed his hand upon her bowed head and gave her one look of loving approval. The third woman he passed almost abruptly without stopping for a word of glance. The woman in her dream said to herself how greatly he loved the first one, and to the second he gave his approval, but none of the special demonstrations of love he gave the third. The third must have grieved him deeply because he gave her no word at all, and not even a passing look. I wonder what she has done and why he made so much differences between them. As she tried to account for the action of her Lord, he himself stood by her and said, "O woman, how wrongly you have interpreted me. The first woman needs all the weight of my tenderness and care to keep her feet in my narrow way. She needs my love, thought, and help every moment of the day. Without it, she would fail and fall. The second has stronger faith and deeper love, and I can trust her to trust me however things may go and whatever people do. The third, whom I seemed not to notice and even to neglect, has faith and love of the finest quality, and I am training her by quick and drastic purposes for the highest and holiest service. She knows me so intimately and trusts me so utterly that she is independent of words or looks or any outward intimation of my approval. She is not dismayed nor discouraged by any circumstances through which I arrange that she shall pass. She trusts me when sense and reason and every finer instinct of the natural heart would rebel, because she knows that I am working in her for eternity. And what I do, though she knows not the explanation now, she will understand hereafter. I am silent in my love because I love beyond the power of words to express, or of human hearts to understand, and also for your sake, that you may learn to love and trust me in spirit-taught, spontaneous response of my love, without the spur of anything outward to call in forth. He will do marvels if we learn the mystery of His silence, and praise Him for every time He withdraws His gifts, that you may better know and love the giver.